law places unnecessary hurdles in the way of college students who should be encouraged to vote. And be it further resolved that this bill has the potential implications of discouraging participation in the electoral process and fostering apathy amongst college students. And be it further resolved that the college or other student IDs continue to be considered a valid form of identification to vote. And be it further resolved that we encourage the United States Department of Justice to thoroughly review this law and ensure that the requirements set forth are fair and do not limit access to propose among any group. Be finally resolved that upon passage, copies of this resolution are to be sent to the Johnsonian, Rodney McMillan Record, and the Herald, the Vice President of Student Life, and the President of Winthrop University, as well as the York County Legislative Delegation in the U.S. Department of Justice. My question is, can you assure us today that voters will not be disenfranchised through this law?
Yes, and I went a step further. First of all, let's step back, because the one thing, we are so blessed in this country to be able to have that right to vote. And what I want to make sure of is when you go to vote, it is you that's voting. That's the number one thing we're doing. So if you have to show a picture ID to buy Sudafed, if you have to show a picture ID to get on a plane, if you have to show a picture ID to rent a car, I want you to have to show a picture ID for that one piece that just protects the integrity of the voting process. How will I make sure that people aren't disenfranchised? By what I just did. I said, if you need help, we are there for you. 685 calls came in through our office. We help people get birth certificates. We help them get the paperwork they needed. I want as many people to vote as possibly can. That's the job of my agencies. That's the job of our administration, is to make sure we're helping each and every person. We went even further to say, if you can't get there, we will drive you. And we drove 22 people there. I have tried in every way I know how to let you know this is a genuine bill. This is not to keep voters out. This is to include voters in, but it is also to make sure that we don't have any pollution in the integrity of the process. That's all that we're trying to do. It's what we're going to continue to do. My administration is going to continue to get people signed up to vote every way that we can, and that's a promise I'll make to you. Thank you very much.